Hey, it's registration. What classes should I take? Wait a minute, you don't know? Greetings, welcome to another episode of Is This Going to Be on the Test? My name is Joe Burns. I am a PhD, a posthole digger, and at my university, at least, I am recording this during registration. This is when you, the student, choose your classes for the next semester. Now, I need 10 minutes to tell you what I think. Like, subscribe, email me, ask me questions, tell me topics you wish for me to talk about. But today, I want to talk about choosing classes, basically registration. I am the graduate coordinator where I work, which means we have a grad program, we have a master's, and I'm in charge of it. I make sure of people getting in and getting through the program. I am their advisor. I am also the person who works with the graduate assistants, those who are GAs. And our GAs, in my department at least, it's done differently in other places, our GAs make up an advising office because we believe there should be a place where students can come, sit down, and be advised by a human being rather than just throwing them to the wolves. And what I hear from my graduate assistants time and time again is the students have no idea what they're supposed to take. They're clueless to what classes are required, what classes is they take classes that are wrong, they take classes that don't do anything, they're just willy-nilly doing this. We tell them what classes to take and they don't take those classes and such. If that's you, I want you to listen to the next couple of minutes, about 8 minutes, because I want to talk to you about choosing your classes. And it's my opinion, there's a rather straightforward, easy way of doing it. So, number one, I guarantee, I'm willing to bet my fine collection of hats that whatever department or whatever school you are at, they have a prepared sheet of paper that acts as a checklist. You must take this class. You must take these classes. You must have this many hours. You have to take 2 classes from this grouping of classes. It's a curriculum sheet. Now, other people may call it other things, but it's just that. It's a check mark element that once you've checked everything, you have graduated. However, the classes that are on that sheet are only offered at certain times. Not every class is available every semester. So, number one, get that curriculum sheet. Learn it. Know what each class is when it is offered. It should say it in the catalog. If it doesn't, go talk to an advisor. Is this every semester? No, it's only in the fall. Ah, got it. Make a note. Is this every semester? Yeah, this one is every semester. Okay, super duper. What about this class here? Oh, that's every 3rd semester. Oh, got it. And write that down. You should know, and I wish we still did this. When I was in college as an undergrad, I was at a little college, we were required to, and it was part of a class, we were required to create a master plan of what classes we will take. And I think you should do the same thing. Take a weekend, sit down, figure out what classes you're going to need for the remainder of your time at college. Now, will it change? Well, yeah, of course. But at least you now know the classes, you know what's required, you know how many credit hours, you know all those things. Be in charge of your own destiny. And the reason I say that is because so many times it's not even cute anymore. Students just come in, sit down in front of the advisor and go, what do I take? What do you mean, what do you take? And then if a mistake is made, people lose their mind. I was told to take this. You didn't do any research yourself? Really? You're going $40,000 in debt and you have no concept what class you're supposed to take next? Now, if you want to follow a program, an idea, how do you do it? This is Joe's belief system. This is how you should pick classes. If I were in charge, if I were king, this is how classes should be chosen. You generally have three kinds of classes. Now, again, I'm painting with a wildly broad brush. You have classes in your major, you have required classes, and then you have electives. And these electives are, you take it whenever you want. Doesn't matter, just take it. I think it was 4 of them in my major. I deal with the master's people. I don't know a lot about the undergraduate. Masters, I can tell you up and down. But the undergraduate, I think we have 4 of them. Might be 3, but I think we have 4 of them in there. Just take whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Just, I want to take art. Okay, great. Art, lovely. Here's what I believe. Don't pick your major until at least your sophomore year. If you want to wait till your junior year, I'm kind of okay with that. And juniors usually start the beginning of the last 3 years. It takes about 5 years now to finish college. Don't pick your major straight away. Or if you do have a major in mind already, fine. Don't start taking classes within the major. Oh, what? Your first year, if not your first 3 semesters, should be set aside for your required classes, your general education, your gen ed classes as they are called. Which ones do I take? Well, which ones are available, number one, and furthermore, which one scares you the most? The class I teach, public speaking, scares the living humph out of people. It amazes me. When you say, at my campus at least, what is the most dropped class on this campus? You'd think it would be physics or some high-end biology. No, it's public speaking. It scares people to death. And if it scares you to death, take it first. Take those out of the gate. Take those as early as you possibly can. Why? Do you really want to spend your college career dreading a class that you're going to wait until the last 1/8 of a second to take? Get it out of the way. Well, let's see, what do I have to take? I got to take that communication class. Let's get it. I have to take 2 in the sciences. Okay, so let's get that started. I'm going to have to take 4 foreign languages, so let's get that started here. French. I'd love French. French would be great. No, wait, Spanish. German. Who cares? Pick one. I probably have to take an arts class. So music appreciation, lovely. What's your major? Immaterial. Start getting those classes out of the way. And furthermore, it's going to help you a great deal because let's say you pick a major. I'm a business major. Okay, fine. You take all these business classes and now you've turned it around. You've done it backwards. Your major's over. You're just taking 1 or 2 classes to finish it up. But then you take a biology class and you find, oh, I really like this. You take a public speaking class. Oh, I really like this. Something else. Oh, I really like this. If you had done it my way, then you could change your major or choose it as a major and not stay in class any more than you want. But if you do it your way, where you take all your major classes first, you're going to have to either stick with your major or just stay in school longer and longer and longer. Take the gen eds first. But what if I take all the gen eds and my major is the one that I wanted and I still believe in it? So what? You had to take the gen eds anyway. Then your major classes. When are they offered? When are they what have you? And I've had somebody say to me, look, I like your theory, but in order to complete it, I have to take a major class early in the semester. Fine. Take only the 100 levels. Take only the 100 levels. Why? Because if you do change your major, those 100 level classes that you took, they're open to the whole campus. They can be used in your major. Okay, what about those elective classes? Don't take them as quickly as you possibly can. Keep them in your hip pocket because mathematically it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen that you've got 3 classes and there's not a 4th one. I don't have anything to go here. Yes, you do. It's the elective. I want to take underwater basket weaving. Great. I want to take sitting still and breathing. Great. You can, because you held on to those things. I've had students blow those out the first 2 semesters. Oh, it was really fun. And then later, there's no class to go here. Sorry. That's how I believe you should do it. And figure out how many classes you need to take each semester to get out in X number of years. I want to get out in 4 years. Okay, how many classes must you take? How many classes per semester? And stick to that. I don't know why, but students have it in their head. I'm going to take 4 classes, I'm going to take an overload. Do you need to? Why would you make it harder on yourself than it already is? College is not easy. Why would you add additional classes? How many do you need? Usually you can do it with 4 a semester, and that's a good number. I'm going to take 6. Why? I want to get out in the real world quicker. Why? You have to pay taxes out here. And that's what I think. I think if you follow that, I think you'll do pretty well. But learn it yourself. Know it. I think I said learn it yourself. Learn it yourself. Know it. When you sit down in front of the advisor who probably has to sign off for you to take classes, know what classes you're going to take. Say, look, these are the ones I think I should take. Do you agree with that? It's your money. It's your college education. Why are you not in charge of it? So, happy registration. Pick your classes. But before you do it, take a weekend and figure out what you should take. And that wraps it up. Is this going to be on the test? Probably not, but it really should be.